Good afternoon. My name is Justin Latham, and this is our last video post for American Christian Heritage at Liberty University. Today, what I'm going to be talking about is the Campus Crusade for Christ ministry. Today, it's known as Cru, but when I was an undergrad, it was still known as Campus Crusade. And this is an international or interdenominational Christian organization that promotes evangelism and discipleship in more than 190 countries around the world. Now, in 1996, USA Today called Campus Crusade the largest evangelical organization in the United States. And today, the organization employs over 25,000 full-time missionaries and has trained 225,000 volunteers around the world. This was founded in 1951 at the University of California by Bill Bright. And it was meant as a ministry for college students. It's now expanded to include adult professionals, families, athletes, high school students, and more. The main location for Cru, which is as known today, is located in Orlando, Florida. And the current president of the organization is Steve Douglas. Now, looking on their website, pretty cool. Just their statement of faith, they have a bunch of fundamentals that they believe in. First and foremost, there is one God, eternally existing in three persons, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, each of whom possessed equally all the attributes of deity and the characteristics of personality. I'm not going to go through them all, but just a couple that I think are fundamental for basically everything that we believe in. Jesus Christ is God, the living Word, who became flesh through his miracles, conception by the Holy Spirit, and his virgin birth. Hence, he is perfect deity and true humanity united in one person forever. He lived a sinless life and voluntarily atoned for the sins of men by dying on the cross as their substitute, thus satisfying divine justice and accomplishing salvation for all who trust him and him alone. Being a part of Cru when I was an undergrad, I thought it was pretty awesome, the stuff they did. Now you look on their what they do section of their website, and they do what's known as a spiritual movement. And basically they describe it as when God works through like-minded people to win people to faith in Jesus Christ, build them in their faith through life-changing discipleship, and send them to win and build others. We say that a spiritual movement has begun. We believe that God has called us to help build these spiritual movements everywhere so everyone knows. Student movements, obviously, you want to reach the students. Leader movements, church-based movements, and virtual movements, which is something new because 10 years ago, that kind of wasn't a part of the ministry, but they recognize that many people worldwide are using the web to explore spirituality. And they see the internet as evangelism and discipleship, and it can be a key component to bring people with a relationship to Christ. Now this is not strictly a organization that is based in the United States. It's actually worldwide. So while it started as something that was United States based, it's now grown. And as noted before, it's interdenominational, which is pretty awesome because a lot of times we can be caught up in, well, I'm a Methodist, or I'm a Baptist, or I'm a Presbyterian. And this kind of brings everyone together because, I mean, that's the true message of salvation. Just some quick things. Cru which is Campus Crusade, is also the publisher of the 4 Spiritual Laws, also known as Knowing God Personally booklet. This takes non-believers through the 4 steps of Christianity and sums up the gospel in just a few short pages. It provides an overview to those who do not want to feel pressured by someone lecturing them. And it's also an easier read for someone who finds the Bible intimidating. And as noted, they changed the name in 2011, basically to overcome existing barriers and perceptions inherent in the original name. The name was already in use on a number of college campuses. So a lot of times people will say Crusade, and they kind of don't like that terminology associated with Christianity. So I thought that was pretty cool. And as noted, this is in not just the United States, it's in it's in 190 countries around the world. In 1979, they made the Jesus Film Project, which is very popular. And there's just various ministries that they do. So I think it's pretty awesome. and tell me what you guys think. Like I said, this is the last video post, so I had a great time with you guys. Hope you guys learned as much from me as I learned from you. Thanks so much. God bless.